See this V of skin right here? Hey y'all, Donna here, Hazelbell Farm. We are going to pull blood today and do a pregnancy test for two of our cows who were artificially inseminated, Rose and Dolly B. And I'm gonna try to walk you through the process. So to start, I've got a bucket of feed and my cows are on the other side of the field just across the driveway. So I have to get them over to this side where we have a place set up that we can secure them and to keep them from moving and draw blood. So when we draw blood from a cow, I'm still new at this, but it's so simple. I was able to do it with a friend teaching me how to do it on the first try. So if you're new to it, don't worry. I still kind of panic a little bit every single time, and I've done it, I don't know, 8-10 times at this point, and it's fairly simple. So, and I don't always get it on the first try, but that's okay. It still works out. So to start, I've got sheep out. Time out. I'm coming for you, girl. Okay. All right, so I have a bucket of feed and a calf rope to get them over here. Rosie is not halter trained. She is feed motivated, and I'm sure that she will just follow a bucket. I have gates right next to one another on each of the fields, so I can walk out one and in one. And then the problem is going to be getting just the one cow that I want out, because they're all going to want the bucket. Dolly B does walk on a rope. However, all the cows tend to get a little bit stupid when they go through a gate. So walking her out here, I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. So I've got my rope, I've got my bucket of feed. So then once we get them where we want them in here, where we can secure them, I'm going to use a vacuum tube. So this is vacuum sealed, and that once the top has like a rubber flange on it, and when it is punctured, it will suck in whatever is attached there, whatever the needle is into. So if it's air, it's going to suck in air, and then the vacuum is lost. If it's blood, hopefully that's what we want, then it will suction the blood, so you don't have to work a syringe. And so that's why I like this. Makes it simple. So we use these double-sided needles. Let's see. So this is the short side. It had a cap, this little gray cap. So it has the short side, and we use this guard or guide. It screws in the top, so the sharp is on the inside. See if you can see that. And that leaves this outside sharp, which is a little bit longer. So when we stick cows, pretend like my arm is the cow's tail. We stick them on the underside of their tail. So I will lift the tail up, and I will go back about 3 to 6 inches from the base. There's a little V that I'll show you, and there's a long blood vessel that runs along the midline of the tail. So I'm hoping to stick it about 3 to 6 inches back, and hoping I get blood the first time, and if I don't, I'll pull it out a little bit and kind of change the direction and hopefully get it quickly. Once I see blood, then I can pop this on the back side. Let's see. Pop this in, and so that sharp hits it, and then this should fill up with blood. Sometimes I hit it just right the first time and it fills up quickly. Sometimes, we fight and fight and fight for just a little bit of blood, and I swear there's more blood in me just sticking them than there is in the tube. In order to do the test, the lab needs 2 millimeters of blood, or about 2 cc's of blood. So we're looking at about this much here, and I'm hoping to get at least that on the first try. Both of these girls have recently been disease tested, so I don't need to do any of that. We do that once a year, but so we're just doing preg checks, and it's cheap. It's $2.75 per cow. I'll show you the form right here that we use. This is the nearest lab that we know of to use, and so we ship it by UPS. That's going to cost me about $15, but I'm happy to support our local shipping store that provides a UPS service. So that's going to be it for the talking. Let's go get our girls, see what we can do. Okay, all the cows moved. It's very windy, I'm sorry. All the cows moved, and everybody's been mooing. It's crazy. Let's see if I can get her. Walked over. She came right to me. So her halter's upside down, but she's behaving, so it's okay. Good girl. Good girl, Dolly B. She's in the stall that we're gonna use. She's waiting, but I took the rope off of her because my help is not ready. They are shooting guns. I'm gonna see if I can get Rose. Should be fun. Let's see. I'm impatient. I'm gonna try to get her out without everybody else getting out. Dolly White already sees me bringing the bucket, so I don't know if it's gonna work. If this is gonna be any good at all. Oof, that was loud. That is a loud gun. I don't know what they're shooting. All right. She doesn't know what to do now. She's the only cow in the world that won't go through the gate. Rose, hey. Here, baby. Look, I got a bucket. There you go. All right. Let me get it from you. Okay, come on. Let's go. She's going to run me over for it. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Stop and get some. Good girl. Okay, my turn. Come on, let's go. Good girl. All right. That girl. Okay, she's gonna finish cleaning that up. So they're both in the side that I want them in. Nobody else is here. I don't know where Dolly B went. She got mad. Dolly B! Oh my gosh. We've been doing a lot of work, so there are open gates. She went out the gate to another field I don't want her at. Empty bucket trick. Dolly B! Come on. Come on. Here she comes. Oh my gracious, here she comes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. Come look at the bucket. Come look at the bucket. Atta girl. Blood, great. So this one's Rose. We gotta let her finish. I forgot a pen.
Come on, Dolly. Come on, baby.
All right, so we do a new needle and a new tube, but we reuse the guide. And we wash these guides and use them over and over again. So we're gonna let her finish eating and then we'll get Dolly B in. All right. So the place we're sticking, and you can see this V of skin right here. So I stuck her right here. So it just took me a little bit of wiggling to actually find the vein. Three joints. Yeah, there you go. So I got her like right here. So that's it. And she bled really good once I got it. It just took me a minute to find it. And she's not bleeding anymore, so you can see she's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna let them finish this feed, and then I'm gonna open up all the gates so they can find their way back to the rest of the herd when they're ready, as they choose. They were both so good, we did not even have to halter and tie them. We just gave them feed, and then Eric uses that 4x4 post, pushes it behind them, and we've got a little spot built in the wall back there that holds the other end. So he just holds the gate closed with his body and pushes that 4x4 against the backs of their legs, like their hocks, so that they cannot back out. Nobody likes getting stuck, but they're so easy and tame that they make it simple for me. So the last thing you want to make sure you do before you ship, I'll show you how we package it up also, but to mark your tubes. So generally I like to mark my tubes beforehand, but I ruined enough of these vacuum tubes where I needed to grab another tube that I've learned my lesson not to do that. So I've got Rosie's wrapped up in the towel and Dolly B's is on the outside. So I'm gonna go write their names on them and show you how we wrap this up to ship. Okay, so I have both vials labeled, and what you need to do is wrap them up in paper towels, enough paper towels so that in case they break in shipping, that the towels will soak up the blood. Then that goes inside of a Ziploc bag. That also gives it a little bit of padding, and then this goes inside of a box. Also in the box, I'm going to put in my form. It shows how many days bred each cow should be, and we know because we did AI. So I've got Dolly B at 32 days and Rose at 40 days. Biopryn recommends that you blood test on day 28. We've had a false negative on day 28, and after that and talking with our AI guy and our vet, we decided to start waiting until day 30 at least before we do blood tests. So I'm gonna fold this up, put it in there. It has all of our information on there, my email included, and I've marked the box that asks for them to please send me an email of the results. And then I'm also gonna put cash in the box to make payment. It's just $5.50, so I'll probably put $6 in here. Close it up, tape it up, and I will take it to my nearest UPS shipping center and send it off tomorrow by UPS ground. They should get it the next day. Sometimes it's 2 days. They're only a couple hours away. And then this particular lab that I shared with you does blood testing Monday through Thursday for the biopryn test. And they usually email me results that night. So if they get it on Tuesday, I should have results on Tuesday night, Wednesday night at the latest. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, would you please subscribe? And I'll see you next time.